Hey, how's it going? Got something a little bit different for you guys today. It's not a knife review. I mentioned this, I believe, in one of my reviews. I was talking about the pivot for the Strider SMF or the SNG, or even the newest Strider, the SJ75. Hopefully that would be a knife that I'd be able to check out one of these days. But Strider obviously has a proprietary pivot that you see right here that requires a spanner tool that can only I've only seen a couple places or a couple of people that have either made the tool themselves. Hinderer makes a tool that's $75, so about a fourth to a fifth of the price of a Strider knife, which in my mind is just ridiculous in order to adjust the pivot. Chris Reeve and some other companies that I've seen out there, they provide a tool that allows you to take down your knives. Lion Steel provides a proprietary type of tool for the pivot. The DPX Hest, they all have those tools included with their knives. But Strider, in whatever his wisdom is, decides not to include a spanner tool. So, Hinderer makes a tool. Hinderer has the same or a similar pivot, but $75 for a little keychain tool, which is nice and it's convenient and it works well, I believe. And it kind of just hooks to your keychain so that you have it with you all the time. So unless you're carrying a Strider or a Hinderer all the time, it doesn't make sense, if you just want to adjust your pivot and all those kinds of things. So I just wanted to show you guys a little tool that I read about on some of the blade forums that you can kind of just make yourself. This is what they call a chainring nut tool made by Shimano, which is one of the biking componentry companies. They make like the chain rings, the derailleurs, and all that kind of stuff. So this one is model TL-FC21. And basically what it is it allows you to, I believe, to poke into the little parts of the chain so you can pop them out and clean them or whatever. And it's got two sides. But this side has, from what you can see here, two little teeth and a little middle tooth right there. And it's sized almost just right to be able to fit into the Strider spanner pivot. It's a little bit too big. These teeth are a little bit too wide when you first buy it. And so what I had to do is take some sandpaper and basically, what I would do is, take this sandpaper and then I would, this very coarse grit sandpaper, and I would just start shaving away at the metal here on all the teeth. And it took me a little bit, it took me about 10 minutes to kind of just shave it down and all that kind of stuff. And finally I got the teeth down to a particular level where it would fit perfectly into the pivot right here. See, it locks in just like that, and it works great to secure that outside bull pivot. And then you just, on this side, put your little Allen hex wrench inside there, and then you just turn it and you're able to pivot it, tighten it or loosen it, clean it out, whatever you want to do. Works perfectly. So again, that little middle tooth sits right there in the center of the pivot, or in that bolt or screw, and then those teeth secure the outside bull pivot perfectly. So you just hold that in place right there, and then put your Allen wrench in there, and again just turn it, and it works perfect. So this thing, from what I saw online, you can get this at Amazon.com, and it costs $4.55 plus $4 for shipping. So $8 for this tool, so that you can adjust your Strider pivot. Makes a lot more sense to me than paying, again, $75-$80. There's another guy, PSD. He used to make a tool that was about $25 to $40, which is maybe a little more reasonable. But even then, to pay for a simple little bit just didn't make that much sense. So, you know, a little elbow grease and sanding down these little teeth and stuff like that, and it works just as well as any other thing. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this really quick again. It's Shimano TL-FC21. That's the model. So if you're interested in fixing up your strider for cheap, then go out and get this tool and shave it down. Alright, just want to let you guys see this. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, bye.